Good afternoon, coaches. This is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of Connected Athletics. We are a new startup company based in Austin, Texas, where we have created a platform to connect athletes with other athletes as they build their network. We're also focused on connecting athletes with college coaches at all division levels as they go through the recruiting process. And then we're also helping athletes develop their brand as they transition from high school to college to either the pro game or to a career in their major. We have got a very exciting prospect in the class of 21 with us right now. He is the quarterback at Valle High School. I've been following this kid for many years, a good friend of his father's. I trust and respect his grind. Jace Hollywood Wilson. Jace, how you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, thanks for your time and joining us and using our platform to tell your story. Obviously, we're in a very interesting COVID-19 environment right now. Give us a little bit of background about what you're doing to stay in shape from a strength, speed, and staying in contact with your teammates' point of view.
Definitely. I've been working out every day in the garage with a weight set. Still getting some receivers and throwing. I'm trying twice a week, and using this as a spring period. Social media is really a good thing. So I've been reaching out to coaches, and coaches have been reaching out to me. And so I'm just taking it one day at a time until we all get back to normal.
Good. That sounds great. Well, before we get into knowing more about you, let's watch your highlight video. You got a lot of great throws on here, and I'd like to have you commentate to some of the situations and why you were so successful in those plays. You good with that?
Yes, sir. Got you.
All right, let's do it. All right. Can you see the start of your video?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. Just kind of take us through some of the plays from in your own words.
All right. So last game of the season, playing against Hayes, got 5-star Caleb Burton run a post route. We just took the one-on-one matchup and just threw it over the top. Right here is a broken play. Escaped the pocket, found Darius Lewis, pointed him up the field, touchdown. Scored 77 points this game, so broke a lot of records. Right here's another Hayes game, RPO, throw it over the linebacker's head to Caleb for another touchdown. Right here we got outside zone. DN came up the field, ran through the middle. First touchdown of the season. Austin High, 4 verts. Safety took the third receiver on the seam. Left number 2 wide open. It's Kyron Miller. RPO right here, threw it behind the linebacker's head on a glance route. And you see he took it to the house. Right here we got a rollout, flood concept. Linebacker came down the arrow through the 10-yard out, Trent Leary. Another RPO action, just taking a one-on-one slants. Had some very good receivers here. Got a fade hitch concept, just another man-to-man, throw it up. Smash concept, through the corner route over top of the corner. I think this is another wheel route to Darius Lewis, 3-step hitch, and just launch it to the back corner of the end zone. Right here, just getting the ball out to my playmaker on an inside zone fake. Just let him do what he does. Another RPO. Darius didn't even know I had the ball, so I had to run out there and tell him to block. Nobody knew I had the ball, and so it was an easy touchdown. This one right here. Oh, out route to Darius Lewis. This one was on the news. This year, just basically getting into all my playmakers in their hands and letting them work. Right here, he's against Westlake, state champions. Stepped up in the pocket, threw a seam route to Darius. Right here, throw a wheel route, third down, big third down. Trent came up with a great catch. Lake Travis, just tried my best Russell Wilson impression right here. Scrambling around, needing to play. Saw Caleb in the back end zone.
Hey, Jace, I'm going to pause it right here. I mean, that's so much great footage. I've seen this video probably 50 times. A couple of things I want you to comment on. First of all, I love your mechanics, your lower body, and your footwork. Talk to me a little bit about how your lower body leads to so much of your accuracy in throwing the ball.
Definitely. All my life, just been doing footwork drills and keeping it up because when you're a short quarterback, I mean, you can't just stand back there and just launch everything flat-footed. So, I mean, my dad's my coach, and we've just been working all my life basically, and just using pocket presence and finding lanes to throw the ball.
You mentioned something in that description right there that, let's just be honest, a lot of coaches see you and say, hey, he's a little undersized. But one of the things that you do very well is you have great pocket presence. A couple of plays ago, they showed you climbing the pocket, but keeping your eyes up, seeing the receivers and their routes. Talk to me a little bit about your pocket presence and how that's made you a successful quarterback.
Yeah, well, actually, this play right here coming up, you let it play. That's a good pocket presence play too. I just try to, I know I have great receivers, right? They're gonna be open, and it's gonna show the end zone view. But I'm just staying calm, and I've always been cool, calm, and collected. That's why they call me Hollywood. Just step out the side and get out the way, and name of the game is just move the ball down the field. So I can just do that efficiently every play, then I'm winning. Right here, felt the DN coming, still keep my eyes down the field.
That's great footwork there. And one thing in scouting players actually across the country for the National Combine and All-American game, I usually see quarterbacks that are athletes like yourself that once they have to scramble or leave the pocket, eyes go down and they're just going to run the ball. I love that you keep your eyes up and turn nothing into something. Talk to me about your mentality and keeping your eyes up, the importance of that.
Well, yeah, like I said, just moving the ball down the field. Definitely don't want to get tunnel vision because there can be a better play to make down the field. So when I know we work on scramble drill all week in practice, and my guys know what to do. And once I get out there, it's just a playmaker waiting to happen. That was a far right hash throw out route to Darius. It's Westlake post route 101. Yeah.
And then Jace, you obviously, the other thing I love about your game is that you're not afraid to run the ball either. We saw a couple plays earlier on the zone read where you kept it, and Lily showed great quickness and explosion. Talk to me a little bit about the running part of your game.
Yeah, all summer I'm just on the speed ladder doing the receiver drills or running back drills with my friends, and when I just built that right there, the whole dual threat part of me just comes out. So that was a big thing too. Me and Tavi in the backfield and being able to run the ball with us too. It was crazy. That was a hitch and go.
I'm going to pause it right there. So there's a lot to get to because you're just so talented and obviously well raised. Let me talk about this. You have some very special weapons around you. Talk to me about having really a D1 level teammate on the line, in the backfield, and outside. Talk to me about having that much talent around you.
Man, it makes the game a whole lot easier, especially on me and my offensive coordinator. Third downs, we work on plays all week where we know Caleb's going to be open on the dig, or we know where me and Tavi on 4th and 1, either he's going to get the first down or I can pull it and get the first down. Or, I know when I drop back against Westlake, I know Stearns is going to hold his DN coming off the edge. So, it just makes the game a whole bunch easier.
Okay. Let's change up the pace here a little bit. Talk to me about your academics and the importance you put on it.
Definitely. I know my dad's a big academic guy and can't come in the house with B's or lower than B's. So I'm just A's and B's. And I recently just got a 1040 on the SAT before coronavirus happened. And so right now I'm just studying for the next one. And academics has always been good. Definitely a 40-year decision. I got the Furman offer. I've been talking to a couple Ivy League schools, Columbia, and a whole bunch of other schools. So I'm just trying to keep my head on focus right now.
Well, Jace, I know you personally, and I'll tell you, like I've told you before in person, there's nothing like an Ivy League education. I know they play great football, but that Ivy League on your resume is going to open so many doors for you down the road. I'm not saying you're going to commit to one, but there's obviously nothing wrong with that because having strong academics and being a great athlete is the foundation of being successful in life. And I think you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little about, so you got the strong academics. What are some of your favorite subjects? Are you a math guy, science, English, reading? What are some of your favorite subjects?
Probably a science guy. I'm in anatomy and physiology right now. And this is the most interesting thing. Talking about the body, and it's crazy. We all just take it for granted, but our body is a serious thing. And my dad majored in some of that. And so he has all these books at home. So we just talk about that all the time.
Long-term, fast forward way beyond when football's over. What do you want to do with your life after you're done with playing football?
I definitely have aspirations to be a coach when I end. But after that, I think I'll go to college and major in business. So, I have starting a clothing line soon. I have Corona's giving me a whole bunch of time on my hands, so I'm just gonna start a clothing line and just definitely major in business when I get to college.
Okay. Your dad and I are kind of older guys. Back when we were in school and graduated, it was a big thing to go work for a Fortune 500 company. Are you like that, or do you want to be your own businessman, be an entrepreneur, and start your own business?
Definitely want to be my own businessman and just start investing in stuff early, and definitely been learning from a whole bunch of people about how to do that. So
Okay.
the college I pick is definitely gonna have connections, business connections, and I'm just looking forward to that.
Okay. Talk to me about, as a player, switching back to you as a player, what do you consider some of your strengths? And I say weaknesses, but with things you're going to work on for your senior year.
My senior year, I was talking to somebody about this, but my senior year, just finishing my runs. I'm definitely gonna condition more this off season. Just finishing my runs and making my reads faster, coming up to the line and pre-snap reads and post-snap reads, and definitely when I get those reads faster, offense is gonna click and we just keep moving the ball down the field.
One of the things that most impressed me about you last year is that you came into Del Valle brand new, you picked up the system, and you put up some crazy Madden-like numbers as far as completion percentage and touchdown to an interception ratio. How do you plan on top of yourself after last year's great numbers?
Man, just keep working. We have a great offense coming back. I think everybody's young on offense. So, I came in Del Valle last year, I think 3 weeks before the season even started. So now I just got the offense now. And fortunately, we just got a new offense coordinator, but I'm just working with him and making sure we're all going to be good.
Okay. Talk to me about your, kind of what sets you apart. There's obviously a lot of good quarterbacks in the 21 class. What sets you apart from those other quarterbacks you're competing against?
My ability to be consistent during the game. Like you said, my completion percentage and my touchdown interception ratio, just being able to move the ball down the field efficiently. Like you said, making plays out the pocket, keeping my eyes up, and leadership abilities. I mean, coming in 3 sports season, that was hard, but gathering a team around me and just leading those guys and having to play Lake Travis and Westlake back to back is hard too. So, and I put up numbers against those teams. So just keep going forward this season, next season, and we're gonna be good.
Well, you know I'm one of your biggest fans, but let's keep it real right now. If you were 6 foot or 6'1" or two, you'd have offense all over the country. Let me hear from your perspective what you bring. You mentioned Russell Wilson earlier. Tell these coaches what you bring, regardless of your size.
Yeah, everybody talks about that. I mean, Jace, you're 6'2", 6'3", had more weight on you, you'd be 5-star right now. But I mean, I'm just working with the cards gives me, and God's plan. He has a plan for me, and wherever I go is where I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be happy about it. Uh, but definitely, I mean, like you said, pocket presence. You don't have to be 6'2", just stand in the pocket all day. I mean, I sit in the pocket, move around, stay in the pocket, and I'll run if I have to. But it's not like I'm just gonna take off and run every play. So I could definitely make all the throws on the field and definitely take off if I need to and get first down.
Well, your ability to make plays with your feet, you're obviously very accurate. The one thing I've heard from coaches that I talked to about you is your arm strength. They don't doubt the arm strength. They just say, wow, he's just so accurate. The ball, literally, you flip it and it comes out of your hands. How would you rank your arm strength?
So I mean, everybody knows in game and adrenaline, your arm is gonna get stronger, and so I'm pretty sure arm strength has been there, and I've been lifting weights and trying to get my arm strength, like my arm stronger. But like you said, my hips, my legs, and my feet really starts with your feet. Your feet are there, the ball's gonna get there. And so I just put it in my playmaker's hands. I mean, I want to be a passer, not a thrower, and throwers just throwing heat every play. But if like I said, not too many people.
Hey, Jace, you're freezing up a little bit. I don't
Unstable.
know if you changed locations. You still okay? There you are. Okay. Hey, tell me a little bit about
Yeah, said the
earlier.
internet is unstable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll let it get straightened out here. Talk to us a little bit about who you've been hearing from in recruiting, who do you want to hear from, and then when do you plan on making your commitment?
Um, I've been hearing from a couple FCS schools in Northern Arizona, Furman, definitely Bethune Cookman. Been been talking to U of H lately. Uh, U of H. I mean, just Bryant University in Rhode Island, Mercer. So just all those FCS schools. I mean, I know I'm a big player, but I mean, like I said, God has a plan for me, and if I can have spring ball, so that was real hurt. But I sent out a play from lately. and show the guys I can throw the ball and all my arm strength and how big I got. So right now I'm just probably planning on committing in July.
Okay.
So especially if we don't have a football season this year. Hopefully we have a football season this year, but if they cancel it, I'm just going to commit in July and just keep working and try to graduate in December and get on campus early.
Okay, so early and royally. Okay, I like that. And yeah, we're all praying that we definitely have football, and I hope that people a lot smarter than us are figuring out a way to make this happen. Because I know I can come up with an idea, me and your dad alone. But yeah, we're all looking forward to that. Tell me a little bit about our college coaches obviously are concerned about the relationship they have with their players. Talk to these coaches about your existing relationship with your position coach and your offense coordinator and your head coach.
Yeah, like I said, my old offense coordinator, Coach Hughes, he just got hired at Pflugerville Weiss. So me and him had a great relationship. He was a young guy, so I'll definitely be in his office every morning, and we be in Saturday mornings after the games, be in the office watching film, and just me and him just going over stuff. And that was his second year there too. So me and him, we had a great relationship. Definitely missed that guy. He was QB coach in my OC. But me and Coach Burton, we have a great relationship too. Actually, when I first got to Del Valley, I had to stay at his house for a couple of weeks. I don't know if that's breaking rules or anything, but me and Coach Burton have a great relationship. He's like I walk in, sees me, treats me like another son. Me and Caleb have a great relationship. So me and Coach Burton, we're gonna be good next year.
Okay. Talk about a little bit about I talk about you a lot, and I know that you have a high football IQ, especially at the quarterback position. Talk to these coaches about your in-depth knowledge of understanding defensive schemes, coverages, line blocking, blitzing, audibling, all those things that you do so well at.
Yeah, I've definitely grown up with my dad being a coach all my life. So he's been coaching at the college level, high school level, everywhere. So me and him, he's a defense guy too. So he gives me all the tips and tricks, and we go over play coverages and reading coverages fast. And it's been a blessing really just to have him in my corner. And it's been really consistent. Just every year watching film, my favorite quarterbacks, and then watching NFL film. And if I just recognize NFL defenses, I know I can do it at the high school level a whole much quicker. So that's really been a good thing with me.
You mentioned it earlier, but let's go down that road. What are some of the quarterbacks you pattern your game off of, either at the college or pro level?
Definitely Drew Brees, Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. Just all those 5'11", 5'10" quarterbacks that make all the throws over the field and have shown and they can play in the NFL and just leading the path for me.
Yeah, I could tell by your game. You have a lot of Kyler Murray in your game, and when I talk to coaches about you, I tell them, hey, if that guy at his size can play, this kid is Kyler Murray 2.0. Talk to me about the conversations you had with some coaches about, Coach, don't worry about my size. Just look at me, look at my play, look at my production.
Yeah, definitely. The size have changed, as you see. A whole bunch of shorter quarterbacks getting more opportunities. And actually, last year when I took a visit to Oklahoma, Kyler was there, and me and Kyler were the same height. So I'm definitely taller than Kyler now, this year. And yeah, they know I can play. There's no question about that.
Hola.
I can come into college and just play. So.
Tío.
What was that?
Tío.
Tell me about, who are going to be the people involved. I think I have an idea, but who's going to be involved in your decision?
Oye, ¿qué mismo?
Somebody's hacking the Zoom.
Hello. I am from Mexico.
Hold on. All right,
I am from Mexico.
Oye,
¿no generaste la reunión vos?
Hold on.
No.
I'm getting them out of there. Okay, I took care of them. So let me re-ask the question. Who's going to be involved in helping you make a decision on where you're going to go to school?
Definitely my family, and that's pretty much it. My family, my dad. My dad is he's never gonna lead me wrong. He's always gonna tell me and give me the best decision, the best options to go. And so, I've been Furman a lot. I love Furman. So really my dad's he's gonna be my
And Coach Lusk is a good friend of mine. I know he is very excited about getting you down there on campus. Tell me about, let's talk about you away from football. What do you like to do when you're not working out or getting ready for the season? What are some of your hobbies? Do you like to hunt, fish? Are you a video game guy? What do you do in your spare time?
a video game guy. I also draw once in a while, so keeping up with those times and then painting a lot since Corona happened. Just going to Hobby Lobby and getting something to paint. But definitely playing the game. I like to play Call of Duty and beat my dad in Madden every night. So that's all I do there.
Okay. Tell me, you spend a lot of time on your phone, I assume, like everybody else. What are some of your apps? Are you a Twitter guy, Instagram, TikTok? What do you do on your phone?
Probably Twitter and TikTok. That's about it. Twitter and TikTok. But yeah, Twitter is it's entertaining. You know, I see people, a whole bunch of clout changes on there. It's entertaining.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your family. I know you and your dad, but are you an only child? Are you the youngest, the oldest? Give me some of your family dynamics.
My brother, he's 25. He lives in San Diego right now. He just got out of the Marine. My sister is 25, and she lives in Austin, actually. So they're all, actually, I'm just a baby right now, and my parents are ready to get me out the house.
I hear that. Tell me about, it might be some of the people you just mentioned, but tell me about some of the more influential people in your life right now.
My cousin DJ, he's like a brother to me too. He plays for the Jaguars, plays DB for the Jaguars right now. And so he was the first round pick, top 20 pick out of U of H playing DB, and the stuff he just went through, and I get to witness him every day and how to be a professional. And growing up with him, I remember when I was younger and used to be at U of H with him. He was just eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and now he's older. And I mean, it's just been a great process, and look up to that guy.
Okay. A big part of being successful in football, as you know, and I'm sure your dad has mentioned, is overcoming adversity, especially as a quarterback. We have to have a very short memory. Talk to us about a time, either personally or on the field or dealing with football, that you had to overcome some type of adversity.
Definitely this year I had to face a lot of adversity, just on the field and off the field. I mean, it was crazy. I think my wake up call game was, I want to say it was the Connolly game, but it really was. I'm gonna be honest, it was just the Westlake game. Just I threw for 350 yards against them, but still, I mean, they were fundamental and the stuff they threw at me defensively wise, and I mean, they're state champions, but I still feel like we could have played better, and definitely just got to prepare more when it comes to next season.
Let's dive into that a little bit. I mean, you've got two of the best teams in the state of Texas in your district, in Westlake and Lake Travis. Talk to me about how that's made you a better player and is going to help you have a smoother transition in college.
Yeah, those two games back to back, definitely. I mean, like I said, they're all both fundamental teams, and had a great offense and defense, and just the stuff they showed me. I mean, blitzing, corner blitzes, disguising blitzes, stunts on the D line, and just definitely gonna have to work on checking the protections and reading the defenses. Like I said, next year I'm just working on getting my progressions faster, so we can the ball.
Okay. Simple question that most college coaches may have already asked you, but let's get it on record. Why do you love football?
Growing up all my life, growing up around it, my dad trains, coaches. I've been growing up around it. Everybody in my family played football. It's kind of in my blood. I'm the only offensive player, so I just want to prove everybody wrong. And I can be successful on the offensive side. And when I play quarterback right now, I'm just want to be successful too. I mean, showing that short quarterbacks can go to D1 level and definitely perform at a high level too. So that's just motivation right now.
Okay. A lot of people have different definitions of leadership. Tell us what your definition is and tell us how you lead at Del Valle High School.
I'm definitely not a big vocal guy, not a rah-rah guy. I like to lead by example. And so, I mean, just staying after practice, getting work in, coming early, lifting every day with the guys. Don't want to be I don't know if you've been watching Michael Jordan, The Last Dance. I don't want to be that guy, but when they see me working, I know they want to work hard too because I'm the top of the team, the leader. And definitely I'm going to be a senior this year, so everybody's going to be looking at me and just keeping my staying up, keep my body language up so they can see that. That's what I'm just working on. That's the type of leader I am.
Okay. Let's talk about in your community. Tell me what you're doing to give back to the community. Are you involved in your church, your Boys and Girls Club? What do you do to help to give back?
Well, I mean, lately we've been doing virtual church, so I can't really go up there. But every summer I help at camps and coach kids at camps. Definitely help at my dad's trainings when he has young guys come out there. And so I just want to share my QB knowledge and just share. You know, I'm a happy guy, up tempo guy, and just smiling all the time. So I just like to I feel like God put something inside of me. So if I can just share something with them every day, and I know I did something good.
Okay. Your athleticism jumps off the screen when you watch your highlight video. What other sports did you play? Were you ever a baseball, basketball, track guy? Tell us a bit about your background there.
I played basketball, baseball, and football all up to this year because the baseball season got canceled. So, but I played basketball this year, and that's been all my life. So, I just like, I mean, college coaches. Some college coaches don't like multi-sports players. They want them to be in the weight room all off season. But I mean, I just like to do what's fun to me, and playing basketball right now, or playing basketball all my life, has been fun to me. So, definitely just been athletic all my life too.
Okay. Coaches also want to understand when you get to college, what's your best learning style? Would you consider yourself a visual, verbal, or physical learner?
Yeah, I'm a hands-on learner. I like to see stuff, and when I get to definitely in class and on the field, I mean, you throw dummies at me, just making reads faster. And then in class, I like projects and definitely in anatomy and physiology, I like doing the dissections and all that. So I'm hands-on learner.
You know, people love watching you play football and love high school football here in Texas and around the country. But tell us about what is life like for you once football's over? I mean, what do you plan to do in using football to achieve the next output in your life?
Yeah, like I said, I would love to be a coach after college. Start up as a GA and then work my way up, be office coordinator, and using all my knowledge that I have to give back to young kids, like all my past coaches giving back to me. That's really what I want to do, and just help everybody be the best football player they can be.
Okay. Simple question as we finish up here, but college coach will ask you this. Why do you think your game translates to the college level?
I mean, you can see it on the same throws we make in high school. I mean, our offense is pretty similar to some of the college offenses you see today. I mean, they're going to be easy. My arm talent is always going to be there. My feet are always going to be there. So I don't think it would be any harder going to college right now. Definitely my IQ is there. So just looking forward to being in college. And it's not like I've been playing quarterback all my life. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, let's finish up here. We talked about it earlier, but I want to hear your elevator pitch. I've been a big fan of yours and big supporter and talking to coaches, but in 30 seconds, tell us in your own words why coaches should bring you into their program.
Like I said, my IQ, dual threat quarterback is going to be hard game planning against me all week. I mean, you can ask all the coaches in my district right now. Definitely have to make all the throws, the arm talent's there, and just being a leader. Just being a leader, stepping in day one, and just out of all the guys gravitating around me.
Let's say you're talking to a school president. What are you going to bring outside of football? What are you going to bring to my university? Why should I bring you on as a student athlete at my university?
Like you said, grades are good. Definitely have the personality, the character. I mean, I like to draw, so I'll be in the art class. I actually won a rodeo contest years ago in 8th grade. So, I mean, definitely be the face of the program. How do you want to see on social media and be the leader and definitely represent the community.
Well, Jace, you know, I'm a big fan. I'm gonna continue to be a fan. I'm talking to coaches about you on a regular basis. I can't wait to see your senior season this fall, and I'm praying that's gonna happen. Please continue to be safe. Tell the family I said hello, and if you ever need anything, you reach out to me, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on.
All right, be blessed, okay?
All right, Coach.
Thanks.